Welcome to the Just Gimme the Mic show, and I am your host, Debra CoCo. And if you do not know about Just Gimme the Mic, what we do here is highlight positive people doing positive things throughout our communities and worldwide. And we strive to bring you the best interview experience that there is. So again, I want to thank everyone for their support. And what I would like for you to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Relax and enjoy the show, everybody. Thank you again for your support. Okay, welcome to the Just Gimme the Mic show. And of course, I am your host, Debra CoCo, and I'm always excited to bring you new content, new artists, new people to learn about, and to share some experiences from positive people within our community. But today I'm even more excited. I'm so excited because this person, my first guest, is like family. I mean, over the past couple of years, I've been seeing him do his thing. I don't know the total history of the music, so that's exactly why I invited him here today, so he could tell us about how he got started, his journey, and who he's been rocking with all the while doing hip hop and putting out them tracks. But again, he's a hip hop legend. He's also fam. We represent the boogie down in all New York City. You know, we can't separate the boroughs because we all have to be united as one. But I have the pleasure of having my first guest, Wade the God. But before I bring on Wade the God, check out some footage that I found that he did a couple of years back. So you get to see some of that lyricism, see some of them skills, and then we'll be back with my guest, Wade the God. Check this out.
Trying to get fly on y'all. Yeah. Cause it seems like you don't understand the situation. Yeah. They really don't. So I gotta hold it down. Yeah. Off you feel me? Yeah. I got a bad bitch, she about money. Don't joke carriage, if you living funny. Baby pocket niggas, always watching niggas. Better get your own, stop blocking niggas. I'm a fly dude, I rep NY. My pockets ain't fat, my whole can't fly. Y'all don't understand it, son, I'm on a mission. A lot of y'all is whack, where the competition? I see none. These boy breadcrumbs, red and black flags, call us red rum. It's time for y'all to see who the really sees. Y'all ain't ready yet, go play dead. The guard holds it down, I'm unstoppable. For y'all to take my spot, that's impossible. I was born a boss.
You see me rocking, right? All right, without further ado, welcome my fam, my brother in hip hop, Wade the God, to the show.
One.
Yes. Hey, Wade, how you feeling today?
What's up, Queen? How you feeling, sis? What's good?
I'm feeling great today. It's a beautiful day, October. Everything's good. And I'm like, yo, like I said in my intro, like I've always seen you doing music. And I'm like, we had a lot of events together. You always tear down the stage, bringing that lyricism. Like, how long has it been? Like, how did you get started in this whole hip hop game? How did it start for you?
It started actually in Morehouse Projects with cool DJ AJ and the legendary brother Kenny G. Okay. AJ first MC. I used to carry records for AJ, you know, and I used to like the way Kenny G used to motivate the crowd, and I was like, ooh, I want to do that, you know. But the reason I wanted to do it was to get girls, you know. That's why I did it.
No, let me tell you, a lot of artists did that for girls back in the days.
I did. I was a little kid, so I wanted to know how they got girls, and then I learned how, you know.
Because DJs were so popular, music artists were so popular. So you see all the girls flocking to these guys. You're like, hold up, I need to put out a record and do something too, right?
Yeah, I'm a little handsome dude. I'm in. I'm all in 100%.
So where did you grow up? Are you from the South Bronx? You from Morehouse houses?
Yeah, I'm from Morehouses. From
Oh,
Morehouses. I'm Morehouses and I'm Fort Greene. You know what I
okay.
mean? So I'm Brooklyn and I'm Bronx every day, all day. You know?
So how did it came about when you laid that first track? Like how did that opportunity come about for you?
Uh, it was my brother Tricky Vic. May he rest in peace, the legendary Tricky Vic. Um, my brother, he was a rhymer, but he was like a businessman. So like me being the youngest one, they just threw me out there to the people. So that was kind of cool. Him and my brother Tony Rome, they threw me out there to the people.
So I mean, was it easy for you to write your first lyrics? Like, where did you get your inspiration? Did you look at like what was happening between you and your friends? Like, how did you decide like what you wanted to rhyme about when you first started?
I didn't know what I wanted to rhyme about. I I just got tired of yes, yes, y'all to the beach, y'all, and I was like, they rhyming, but I had to do something, a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A little different. Make up my own little thing because I was like a cartoon fiend. So, most of the stuff I rapped about was like Mighty Mouse and G.I. Joe and, stuff like that.
Like nice things, like things that other people your age would be interested in.
Right. But the grown-ups wasn't into it, but they started catching on to what I was saying because I started elevating myself, to bigger words. You know what I mean? I'm like I'm a street nerd. You know what I'm saying? I'm a street nerd. And I only wrote a rhyme in my whole entire life. I only wrote 3 rhymes.
3 rhymes. Okay. Okay.
I,
So
I
the
don't
thing, go ahead.
I don't write. I don't write. I don't use pens. I don't use books. I don't use phones. I use my life. You know what I'm saying? What I seen, what I've been around, and it's like a video camera to me. Once I lock in, I lock in. I don't need no book to say what I just said because I already got my notebook right here. So when I hear people be like, "Oh, Jay-Z is the best that ever did it," oh, y'all need to do your homework. There's a lot of us that's masters at what we do. We might not get the words correctly because you got some people that's dialects. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or you got people that's good with words and can project it and bring it to life on paper. I mean, on the screen than paper. And I'm one of those people.
I
So I
didn't
don't
know
write.
that.
No, I don't write nothing. Like the song you love, I don't write. I don't, my wife will tell you, I don't have a notebook in this house.
Wow.
I don't have a notebook. Once I lock in and the topic that I talk about is going to be the topic, I stay on that topic.
Look, I would say that that's a whole nother gift in itself because you have people that write things down and then they have to go through the process of memorizing the things that they say or trying to figure out where they want to drop something. So I'm saying if you're doing that off the top of your head, that's definitely a great skill to have within the game. So who are some of the people, like I know you've been in hip hop for like quite a few years. Like who are some of the people that you had the opportunity to work with or collab with that really left an impression on you and your music?
Well, the greats, man. I came up with the greats. I was raised in the house with the greats, man. Ecstasy Garage, that was like my birthplace to really learn how to be a master because I grew up with Grandmaster Caz. I was a pain in his butt. Fantastic Five, they was my big brothers because Mean Gene was my DJ. Cold Crush 4, they was my big brothers. So, basically it was Fantastic Five, Cold Crush 4, and Melly Mel, because I used to run around calling my son the son of Melly Mel back in the days, but he didn't respond. So, that's okay. But they know who got it on lock, who was coming up smacking everything around, and that was me.
So what kind of impression do you think having a connection with the individuals that you mentioned, what kind of impression do you think that had on your style of music? Like how did that change you or shape the way you did music?
Grandmaster Caz, taught me how to play with words. Like Kaz is just a master at playing with words. You know, his wordplay is just stupid. And Melly Mel, his soul is like, his energy is like when Mel grab you, and you know he already big, so you just think about the soul on the side of him that's going with that bigness, and you can't get out of that grip. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you gonna party your behind off so you can try to slide up out of that. That energy is crazy. So Mel shake the city. You know what I mean?
Right.
So those two guys was like my introduction to the world, Grandmaster Caz and Millie Mel.
So what are some of like the issues and like what are some of the topics that as you got older, you know, because everybody when you get to a certain point, you always look back, right? And you reflect on your music and you know, every artist is at different places in their life when they release certain tracks. Like looking over your catalog of music that you've done, what is like one of the songs like to this day that you probably did years ago that still has that same like meaning to you?
Well, I got a song on YouTube. It's called "Give Me Back My Life." It's like my first record was 1983, and they didn't want me to release this song, like, because I guess it was too quote unquote too deep for them. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then on top of that, I've seen a lot of things, and I really didn't want to be part of this journey of being signed to somebody else.
So for you, did you go like the independent route back in that time? Did you always take independent?
Well, yes, we was always on independent. We had a song back in 1984 called "Sweet Ladies" on 25 Records.
Okay.
It was like a club song, but it was like #1 in New York. Like crazy, and it's still selling to this day. You can look it up. It's on Dingy Wax or something like that. But it's still selling to this day. It's big in Germany. It's doing what it's doing. I'm bugging out because that song is 1983, 84, and it's still selling, you know, to today. So when you say Dusty, remember the things you say. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't show off nothing. All you got to do is just come to see where I live at.
Right. I mean, you know, that's also another great topic to talk about. I don't want to really get off the topic of you, but that happens, you know, in this industry. You have people that, you know, are coming into the game and having different perspectives that they're sharing.
Right.
And unfortunately, you have some people that relate and you have some people that disagree. You know, the only fact that I feel like everybody has a right to their opinion, I just feel like don't throw shade, like don't throw hate, especially to somebody who can only, you went through the journey the only way you knew how. You know, you didn't have no blueprint in front of you, you know, or the artist that you was looking up to at that time, being a youngin', you didn't know what they was going through behind the scenes, you know? Exactly. So how could you try to maneuver if you don't really know what's going on? And I know that was part of his argument, right? Saying that he feels like the first generation of artists did not give back or really, I guess, share that information of what they went through. But I just feel like the way it was done, it was very spiteful. You know what I mean? And you shouldn't down somebody else to make a point, what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? But where you
my
got
thing
it,
is I'm gonna always give thanks to the fathers of this because, like I said, a lot of them didn't know that this hip hop thing was gonna be so big. They didn't know that if you fixing wires all day and carrying speakers and crates, what you look like wearing new clothes.
Right.
So thanks to them guys, I'm eating off of what they invented. I'm eating still. And I guess I'm like maybe the second generation of hip hop because I came up behind Caz in them. So you might as well say second generation. But I'm eating from what Caz and them didn't get. I learned how to not go in those positions. So I have to say thank you to them dudes to be sitting here today and still eating off of 1984 money.
That is true. And like you said, the mentality is different. When you was younger, it was like, okay, I was doing it for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? But now you got these young artists, they're like, yo, I'm trying to get this paper. I'm looking at these other young artists that's 14, 15, 16. They got caught, they got jewelry, money. So the mindset from the people that's the onlookers are even different. Like you was looking for, like, I'm trying to get a little girlfriend out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get and the next generation is like, look, I'm trying to get paid because that's their definition of fame. And the things that you were looking, it was just a little different based on the generation. But outside of that, all these years in the music and you still got the passion for it. Has it changed on any level?
It's like, I feel like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you the truth. Like, I see rich rappers, but they're not happy like I am. I'm happy because I see most of these MCs, because I don't call MCs rappers. If you want to be a rapper, Mr. Bling Bling, that's on you. But MCs, those are my children. You understand what I'm saying? Those are my children. And I feel good that KRS is shaking the city. I feel good Jada Kiss is doing their thing. I feel good Jay-Z and all, because I'm way before these guys. So by me looking at them, and I practically raised Fat Joe, Diamond D, Lord Finesse, and Forest Projects, and I gotta give homage to Forest Projects, because if it wasn't for Forest Projects, I wouldn't be a legend. If it wasn't for DJ Hutch and Grandmaster Supreme, Mother Earth, Joe Buddha, I wouldn't be a legend. Rest in peace, DJ Lumberjack, Stevie Steve, McKinley Projects. I wouldn't be a legend. So having Fat Joe under me and the rest of the brothers around me, and they talk about me today when they do interviews, and they know who I am, they big brother, they know this, that make me feel like I'm already rich. Because my brother's already doing what they got to do, so I'm good. The kids is out of junior high school, out of college. They're good.
Right. And you have to. I mean, you really have to. I definitely appreciate you giving them shout outs to those that you have impacted and to those who have impacted you, because I think that is definitely important. But right now, I got to feature this new song. Okay, you already know. I love the music that you did in the beginning, but lately, like I said, this summer, we've been doing quite a few events together, and I don't know what it is about this song, Help Us. It just touched, as soon as the beat dropped, it just touches my soul. So I want to display, we're going to do an artist spotlight right now. Soon we're going to have that video. I'm sorry I couldn't have that uploaded in time, but I want y'all to definitely check out this track. When did you produce this track? Is this year, 2022?
Yep. Me and the wife produced that. Yeah.
So let's play this song, Help Us. You're going to hear the audio, and we're going to check it out with y'all on the side, and then we're going to come back and talk about it.
It's a shame, man. The way your own people hate on you. They don't show you no love. Your closest friends even try to murder you. The girls you used to love don't love you. They just use you for their currency. And the mother and father you thought you had, they ain't there. Yeah. Niggas say they your friends, but they won't kill you. I don't let them play me close or get too familiar. Too much hate going on them, that's a fact. I don't know who to trust or who got my back. Where the love at, there's no more of that. Everybody falling off, it's time to get it back. We went the new wave, now we can't be saved. Old people getting cut with switchblades. Take these words that I manifest. The reason why we here, because we all been blessed. But you don't see it as a damn test. We need to take our brains and put it on reset. Yeah, I remember when, man, we had so much love for the elders. It wasn't about turning up every day, it was about showing the kids what to do out here. We had things like the BAL, St. Mary's Center, community centers where we can go chat. But now we don't have no more of that. So how we gonna teach the youth to be better? You dig? How we gonna teach it? We gotta get ourselves together, fam. Learn how to say how you doing, how was your day. We forgot about conversation. Conversation is love. Everybody got game, nobody's for real. Back in the days we used to all chill. Go to somebody's house on a Sunday. Eat some good food and talk about it Monday. Play some good music and play cards. Times was rough, kid, but not that hard. Had good conversation in the barbershop. Those was the days when the city used to rock. The more that everybody's bugging. Suckers acting hard, me mugging. Yeah, I'm not with the dumb shit. We supposed to stick together, kid. Family, y'all gotta understand. To all my queens out there, if you want a brother to treat you like one, you gotta be as such. The tables goes on both sides. We all gotta straighten up. I'm not blaming you. It's all of us. You dig? We gotta be one nation. One body, one mind. We gotta think different.
That is my song. Okay, that is my song, and every lyric that you drop in that song is so true. Times are so different. Like, there's no loyalty. You can barely trust people around you. I don't know what's going on with this generation, but that song definitely touches upon a lot of the issues that people are having today. Help us. Help us.
I just had to write that, like, just go in the studio and just. I was listening to a Stevie Wonder song, and that made me start like going hard. I forgot it was a Stevie Wonder song that made me like cry. I forgot the name of it, but you know, I don't usually tell people I cry, but when I'm doing like real stories, I lose it. You know what I'm saying? Because the words in it be so powerful, and you sit there and you think, and you be like, damn, man, this is really messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really messed up, man. And we hurting ourselves, man. The other people don't have to do nothing if we doing it to ourselves. And, you know, I want to hear the youth talk about they had good things going on in life where they did this and that. See, we got a lot of history. We can talk about the games we played when we used to go to barbershops or the salon or jump and roll. We have memories. These kids don't have real good memories. Right.
No, that song is definitely fitting. Like I said, even the beat, it just draws you in. From the time the beat drops, it just draws you in. And then when you pay attention and you really listen to what you're saying, you got to be like, man, this song is really deep, man. And it's really, really true. And it makes you just want to sit down and just listen and be like, gosh, I do remember, you know, when things was different, when things was good, when people cared, when people opened up the door for each other, or, you know, got out the way, or just little simple things showing that, you know, you cared about people around you. And, you know, hopefully we got to get back to that. I definitely co-sign that track. I love that track. I love it. It's like every time you go out and perform, I want to hear that track. I know you got to do other songs too, but I got to hear that track. Oh my gosh, we almost finished with okay, look, we're going to play a minute of, what's the other song? Insane. Let's jump to Insane real quick, and then we'll get some last finishing words from you. And Wade the God, y'all, legend in the building. Let's go with Insane.
Bronx baby.
Right.
Yeah. Yo, Buck Rogers, you know what it is, man. You got another one. They don't know about the game, Buck. It's time for me to put things in order, you dig? Yeah, yes, I'm on my New York. Look at my fitted cap. Let me put it down, fam. Right here, where it's at. Darkness, get the blood spark shit. Yes, I'm the man, your girl call me sexy chocolate. I found my way home, and I'm getting comfortable. Nothing y'all can do with me, Cliff. huxtable. I ain't fast to flow, plus I'm using all my dough. If you get in it, that's how it goes. We flow, you know, nothing but elegance shining when I put it down. Y'all best to stop rhyming. It's a play, why that God is so insane. It's a bird, it's a play, why that God is so insane. It's a bird, it's a play, why that God is so insane.
Okay, so y'all got to see a little versatility right there. You got to see like another whole different flow, right? Even though we could have played the whole thing out. But when the videos come out, I'm hoping you will send me the videos so I could air them for everybody to see. And of course, shout out to Boss Lady. Shout out to her, right? Because she's definitely on the scene, putting it all together, making sure everything goes down the right way. So shout out to
You don't understand.
Shout out to her. You're right. I cannot let this show go by without giving her a shout out. Anything that you want to say, it could be in regards to the culture of hip hop right now, to the people that's in your circle that's supporting you, or what you want people to know about you, Wade the God, the artist. What's your last finishing comments?
It's true. The truth.
Oh, what word? Okay, okay. The truth, right.
That's all I gotta tell you. I don't, Deborah, you know me, I'm not a talker. You know what I'm saying? My aura should let people know who I am. I'm the truth.
Yes, yes. I mean, it's definitely like you definitely are a person of your word, and you don't. Yeah, you did. You told you. The interview today, yeah, they got to see a different side of you as well. Because you step on the scene, you be like this. Where the mic at?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Where the
That's
mic
all
at?
I want to do.
Right, what we doing here today?
Yeah, I just want to talk my Farrakhan. You know, I want to get my Farrakhan on, you know, and let my aura do the rest. I'm not a talker. You know, I'm just a child of God spreading the word. That's it. The truth.
So where can people find you on Instagram, Facebook? How can they connect with you? Maybe do some collabos, you know what I'm saying? How could they reach you?
If I could get a collabo, I would like to do a collabo with KRS. Before any MC, it would be me and KRS. Because I know what me and Chris have destroyed something. And nobody will want to get on after me and Chris burn up the place.
That would be crazy. That's the truth. That would be crazy. Two definitely potent energies right there on the track. Make sure you follow Wade the God on all social media. Let's get those tags up again. Support the music. Check him out on YouTube to find out more. Hopefully you'll see his music being aired in some web series. Maybe we get anything you would like to do in the game real quick before we go outside of doing music. What else would you like to do?
Right now, I don't want to speak too much on it, but clothing line is coming. I'm working on a little store where I can help up and coming people that's doing clothes designs, hats. You know, I don't want to do no big names. I just want all the young brothers that's up and coming. You know, I'm gonna try to put their lines in different booths. You know, just take care of the community. That's all. Just true things, man.
Right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Again, everybody, please support. We'll be right back with our next guest. And I hope you enjoyed the first segment. Make sure you check out those tracks, Help Us and Insane. Go support that.
You already know. Shout out to my home right now. BX, BK. Y'all know how I do it. Huh? One.